Hey, ladies and gentlemen of the VC, it's Robert from Block's Sonic Wafers, and I'm here to enter a contest. JT's Record Room is shooting for and/or celebrating 1,000 subscribers, and I'm still on my journey to hit 3,000. So please like and sub up and all that good stuff. Uh, So his contest, he has requested that we show 3 albums from 3 different genres, and let's get to it. My first entry is going to be Bossa Nova. This is Bossa Nova Bacchanal by Charlie Rouse. It is on the Blue Note label. He has with him Kenny Burrell, Chauncey Westbrook on guitar, Lawrence Gales on bass, Willie Bobo on drums, Potato Valdez on conga. It's a 2 LP. If you're familiar with the Getz and Gilberto Bossa Nova album, this is quite similar. Uh, it's a little longer, and it's got 2 beautiful discs included, which I'm going to take out and show because they're just too pretty not to. So there's a flaming orange. Is that not pretty? And secondly, beautiful clear and purple. I love that. And they sound great. They're on Blue Note. What would you expect? They're from Vinyl Me Please, number 913. All right. And then for my second genre, I am going to go with the Godfathers of alt country, Uncle Tupelo with Still Feel Gone, and March 16 through 20 of 1992 contains the classics Grindstone, Black Eye, and Moonshiner. Obviously, these are reissues. These guys took old school country music and threw in a little punk attitude. Sometimes just hard rock. Their first album, No Depression, which was a song by the Carter family, which is just a stone's throw away from me, the Carter Fold as it's called. So there's a local connection. I love Uncle Tupelo. When they broke up, as in a lot of bands, they had 2 primary songwriters, Jay Farrar and Jeff Tweedy. Jay Farrar went off and formed Sun Volt, while Jeff Tweedy went off and formed Wilco. And they've both had fairly successful careers ever since. I think Wilco is probably coming out on top if that was a competition. So that's my alt country selection. My third genre, electronica. Electric Arguments by the Firemen, which is a guy named P-Mac and another guy named Youth. It's electronica. It's got some psychedelia involved, a little bit of trance. I don't know if you're familiar with that P-Mac fella, but he was stepping out of his comfort zone and trying something different. I think this is actually his third album under the name The Fireman. I had Rushes on vinyl, but I sold it in financial hard times, and I got a pretty penny for it. I do still have Rushes on CD, though. So that is my third genre, electronica. Okay, and then it was asked that we show a new record. And you know, I haven't been in a situation to be buying a whole lot of new stuff lately. And what I have bought have been newer versions of older stuff that I actually already had. The newest stuff that I do have, and I've actually shown these already. I've got your Rugged Nuggets, which is an all-instrumental band, keyboard, guitar, horn section. They're from California. That must be California. And then secondly, Dale Von Lamar, Cold as Weiss. This one is also all instrumental, leaning heavily on the keyboard. They are a trio. And I can't get the record out. So there's another beautiful pressing. Very clear vinyl with some blue smoke on Coal Mine. And both of these, the Rugged Nuggets and the Dale Von Lamar, their lacquer was cut for these right here in my little town. And I have teased a visit to that facility, and I still intend to get that taken care of. Okay, we'll do this in a minute. Alright, and lastly but not leastly, this one is going to fall into the category of another genre. It's also going to fall into the category of new music to me. A shout out to Glenn Calloway. I know he's a big fan of Bela Fleck, like I am. And sometimes new music for me, I can find right on my shelves, because occasionally I will purchase a record and put it on the shelf and just leave it alone for various reasons. Sometimes I'll buy new music and put it on the turntable, and I'm just not ready for it. So I put it away and forget about it for a while. And you know, the point being, I can turn to my own collection if I want to hear something new, and I can find plenty of new things to check out. And this is one of those. This is the Dreadful Snakes. I don't know if Glenn has this. It's called Snakes Alive. When Bela first moved to Nashville, he was getting restless and decided to put together a band, so he started calling people up. This is the results. This band consists of Jerry Douglas, Pat Enright, of course Bela Fleck, Mark Embry, Brian Spouse, and Rowan White. Those are some big names in the bluegrass world. This was recorded live at the world famous Station Inn. It came out in 1983. It's on Rounder Records. And I purchased this copy years ago. It is sealed. It has sat on the shelf just waiting for this moment. And today it's going to get opened and played, so it's new music to me. Dreadful Stakes. There's the band and a friend. Look how young Bail is in that picture. Okie doke. So that's going to wrap it up. That's my entry into J.T.'s Record Room contest. I highly recommend that you go to his channel and sub up. It's a great channel, very informative. He's has a great collection of music, and I hope I do too. I hope you have a great day. It's Saturday. Have fun. Put a record on. See you next time. Addendum to my contest entry for J.T.'s Record Room. I noticed in the filming of the first part that I had some debris in my beard. I apologize for that. It has hence been taken care of. Secondly, I forgot the guilty pleasure portion of the contest, which I had a hard time with. I guess it's my age, but I really don't feel guilty or embarrassed about anything in my collection. So I really had to dig deep. You know, I thought about some old singles, like Little Green Bag, silly songs of that nature. But what I came up with is the Electric Amish, A Hard Day's Work. If you've never heard these guys, they are a hoot. There's only 3 of them and a mule. And they satirize the Amish lifestyle to the hilt. There's a song on here called Parson, which is Taxman by the Beatles with totally new set of lyrics. So they take songs you're familiar with and rave them up. And I can't see without my readers. On here we've got Parson Claus is Coming to Town, Donkey Walk, Hayride, Y2K Crash, What If Tom Was One of Us. There's some YouTube videos of this guy playing live in the radio station here and there. So if you've never heard of him, look him up. Have a good laugh. I'm in no way guilty or embarrassed about owning this CD. I wish I had more of their stuff, and eventually I probably will. So that's it for my entry. Good luck to JT and everyone who enters, and we will see you next time.